Red chilies are an important ingredient used in Mewari cuisine. They not only add color and flavor to food, but also provide a rich source for vitamin C and help keep human body temperatures regulated in hot and dry climates. Working in a chili store is also a way of life for many migrants who see work in big cities like Udaipur. Piping hot savories are generally made on street-side shops, both making and selling freshly cooked snacks in surprisingly very clean and hygienic conditions. While visiting, make sure to try some of these delicacies to absorb the authentic flavors and spices of Mewar. Roadside stalls serving hot plain and stuffed Indian bread with dollops of butter and ghee are gastronomic sins you just may not be able to resist. Usually served with accompanying curries made of fresh vegetables and potatoes and a side portion of fresh yogurt to temper the heat and spice. These roadside stalls serve lip-smacking and very tasty food, a treat you just cannot miss. The roads are lined with unique stalls of food grains and nuts, neatly stacked and displayed in traditional trays. Fresh vegetables make it to the city market each morning, and among all this colorful and appetizing display is the prime and unassuming chili. With a spoonful of red chili paste, the Mewari cuisine can get a little hot on the palate, but never too spicy for taste. Rajputs were mostly non-vegetarians, meat being an essential dish at any feast. The Rajput took great delight in the hunt and then roasting meat. Keeping with this tradition, we have handpicked two authentic Mewari dishes. Our first dish today is achari mas, or pickled mutton, cooked on the terraces of this magnificent Devigarh fort. Devigarh is a castle fort converted into a luxury property and is perched high on the hills overlooking the township of Dilwara, famous for its Jain temples. Oil is heated in a medium skillet, to which is added onions and sautéed until brown. An assortment of fenugreek seeds and leaves, nigella seeds, cumin seeds, aniseed, turmeric powder, salt, and of course our main feature ingredient, the red chili, in both powder and whole form, is mixed well with lemon juice and more green chilies for the pickle mix. The meat is then added with some garlic and ginger and stir-fried constantly until it turns brown. Yogurt is then added, mixed well and stirred until water from yogurt has evaporated and oil begins to separate. Water is then added, the dish is covered and cooked over low heat until the meat is almost tender. As the sun sets into the backdrop, the rooftop balconies perched high above the ground of Devigarh Fort are the most sought-after venues for an evening meal. Across the colored glass and marble arches of the balconies, you can gaze into the crimson hues of the horizon. The wind breeze provides good ventilation, as you are tucked into a cozy corner in complete solitude for a memorable dining experience.
I'll explain you all the dishes in your thali. This is bater palak. It's a quail mixed with spinach. Next to that is achari mas. This is the pickle preparation of meat. And just next to that is this is sorita.
If you prefer to be further down and closer to the land and lakes, then our second venue will cast its magical spell on you. Get some of the most breathtaking views of the changing colors of the city palace and the shimmering lake below. Our special chef for the day has a vast experience in Mewari culinary delights. And guess what? He has worked as the personal chef of Shriji, the current king of Udaipur. We asked him about how it was to serve the king and what was really cooking behind the palace doors.
शेफ तो मैं रहा मैं करीब 76-83 उस समय शिकारबाड़ी तो श्री जी के पास उनको सबसे ज़्यादा मेवाड़ी खाना पसंद था पालक कड़ी कोई निगट्टा और मांस घुंगार मांस वगैरह तो है ही मेवाड़ी डिश तो पसंद करती है.
Balbir Singh will now demonstrate an authentic preparation from Mewar, much liked by royal members of the palace. The dish is called Dhungar chicken. Chunky pieces of chicken is washed and patted dry, marinated with yogurt, ginger and garlic paste, turmeric powder, coriander powder, garam masala powder, salt and our main featured ingredient, the ground red chili powder, and set aside for at least an hour. Oil is then heated in a pan and the marinated chicken is cooked. Sometimes, for a richer consistency, cashew nut paste is added while cooking. Once the chicken is cooked, it is placed to cool and red hot coal is placed at the center of the dish with a heated spoon of ghee and some cloves. The dish is covered and made to sit while the aromatic flavors of the clove blend into the succulent meat and the gravy. The dish is opened just before serving and garnished with fresh green coriander. Sitting so close to the royal palaces and experiencing regal delights of gastronomy will surely make you feel like a king.